friends, what's good? Welcome back to Anu Talk Show. This is part 4 of the series I am doing, the series to future proof your coaching business, moving forward to 2026. And yeah, so you have already heard me this saying that we are actually going into a coaching boom, not a coaching crisis. $6 billion projected to double that, right? This means that there are more buyers, more demand, more opportunities for coaches. And but that also means that when opportunities comes, there also comes responsibilities. Responsibility for you to lead, not just showing up and posting random content and praying someone that clicks into your bio and books a call. In part 1, we talked about the future. We talked about the projections. In part 2, we talked about how to build an essential offer, how to build an offer that people want because it is based on a human need. And part 3, we broke down visibility and messaging, why you need to actually become visible with video content in order to actually grow your coaching company, in order to have the cake in this industry as well. And today I want to talk to you about that no one wants to talk about, which is like sales. Because awareness to your brand, awareness to your offer without sales is just frustration. Like, I worked with hundreds of women of color, and the number one feeling they are having is frustration because they tell me that they are posting, they tell me that they show up, they tell me that, hey Anu, I want to coach people, I am good at it, but it is so frustrating to show up, it is so frustrating to keep showing up and no one is actually booking a call with me. So your audience without the conversion means you build an audience by posting content, by showing up, but if you are not converting them into clients, if you are not making money out of it, you end up being burnt out, right? And if you are posting content consistently without new clients, that gives you the feeling of resentment. That's why maybe you are feeling resentment towards your business right now. And sales is where your belief meets your business. Again, sales is where your belief meets your business. Okay? Let that sink in. We want to slow down here, okay? Because selling is not about chasing. Selling doesn't mean you are chasing how maybe you grow up and you saw how those car salesmen were chasing. That is not selling. Selling is also not begging. You are not begging someone to pay you. Selling is not putting pressure on your people. Selling is actually leadership. Selling is support. Selling is helping someone decide that they are worth betting on. Selling is you borrowing your belief to your ideal clients to make the decision that they are capable of the transformation. That is selling. Selling is the transference of belief. You need to transfer the belief you have, the belief that it is possible for them to get the transformation with you. You need to give them that belief in order for them to make a decision, in order for them to believe in their dreams again. No matter if you are a fitness coach, no matter if you are a business coach, a life coach, whatever coach you are. So this is like, selling is about identity. It's about holding space long enough for your ideal clients to choose themselves. That is sales. Sales is holding someone through the discomfort of transformation before the transformation even starts. That is selling. You know that a transformation only happens after the transaction, and the transaction is the selling part. So let's talk about why sales matters now more than ever, especially because the industry is growing. You know, like, some of you think that sales gets easier once you're visible. Oh yeah, let me get the paid ads, let me have more eyeballs on my offer, on my brand, and sales becomes easier. And I want to challenge you on that if you have this belief. Visibility is the first step. Yes, you need eyeballs, but if you cannot turn that eyeballs and the demand into sales, then you are losing all the potential leads. So selling is the whole game. Knowing how to convert someone is the whole game. Because yes, you can get attention. You can get attention through paid ads. You can get attention through collaboration. You can get attention through talking to your people in the DMs. But can you lead the attention into action? I have women of color coaches messaging me like, hey, Anu, my views are going up, but the sales are going down. Why isn't it working? What is going wrong? And you have to know that views don't equal belief. Followers don't equal more revenue. Don't. Likes don't equal leadership. Just because you get more likes doesn't mean you have suddenly more leadership. Sales is the bridge between being noticed and being chosen. And in a booming industry, clients won't choose you because you are the loudest coach and you are screaming. That's not because someone would choose you and pay you $5,000, $10,000. They would choose the coach. They would choose the industry expert who can hold their fear, who can expand their belief and lead them into action. That is sales. Are you doing that within your content? Are you doing that within your DMs? Are you doing that in your sales call conversations as well? Because the truth is, especially for my women of color coaches and experts, I know we were not raised to own power. We were raised to be polite. We were raised to shut our mouth, to be grateful, to stay small, to be non-disruptive. Don't have your own opinion. And selling challenges every one of those identities. Means if you were growing up with all those beliefs, now no wonder that you believe that selling is sleazy. No wonder that you believe selling is manipulative. Because when women of color coaches say, like, I don't feel confident in selling, what they really say is, I've never seen a powerful woman in my bloodline ask boldly for the money, ask boldly for the decision. And that doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It just means that your business is the first place. You get to lead a new lineage. So sales isn't just about making money. It's about you are expanding into your new identity where you are also breaking generational silence. So if you feel fear while selling, that will take that spiritual sign that you are expanding your capacity to lead more people, to impact more people. Because sales is not, hey, here's the price, let me know. That's not sales, right? That is not selling. That is not how you are converting someone into your offer. That is actually avoidance. And let me explain to you. So a lot of women of color coaches think, okay, when I say my price out loud and when I say, let me know if you're interested, that is selling. That's not selling at all. That is avoidance. Because sales is, hey, I see you. Sales is, I understand you, and let me help you to make the best decision for you moving forward towards your ideal situation, towards your dreams. So sales is not getting someone to say yes. Sales is getting someone to see themselves in a bigger future. Can you hold this space and the capacity to help someone to see themselves in the bigger future? That is sales. Sales is also not about only converting. It's about opening. It's about expanding the belief, expanding the possibility, and expanding capacity. So you have to know how to sell, especially when the industry now is booming. Okay, so if you avoid sales long enough, your business will collapse. Okay, Not because you are bad, not because you don't have the experience, not because you don't know how to get your clients results, not because you don't have the passion, okay? Your business will collapse because you are hiding behind fears. So, and it will look like that you will post and pray that someone will click the link in your bio and book a call with you. You will overgive in your content. You will educate in your content, even though you know you need to actually shift beliefs. You will undercharge so that you are avoiding rejection. Or you got so much rejection that your brain tells you that your price is too much and you are undercharging. With every no, you are undercharging more and more and more. And you will wait for readiness instead of building skill. All my clients inside Leverage 20, even the clients in my one-on-one coaching container, no one was ready to move forward with the business coaching program. But with the sales calls I had with them, I hold the space for them and the belief that it is possible for them. So within 60 minutes from I'm not ready to invest and pay you 5K and pay you 6K, 8K for your program to I'm ready, how can I pay you? And the skill is leadership, and the skill is knowing how to hold the beliefs. So you can have so many strategies and you can have the best sales script, but if you don't know how to hold the belief, which is the sales skill, you cannot close them, you cannot convert them. And if you think more Canva templates will actually build up the brand that you are building and that will actually give you more confidence, that is not how you will get the confidence to convert. And if you feel like a funnel and having a paid ad will help you to get more eyeballs and demand, that won't help you to convert. So if you want to sign more clients and you want to sign and book 10 clients before Christmas, the number one skill is not to learn how to have a pretty brand. It's not to learn how to have a website. It's also not about how to build an ad funnel. You need to learn the skill of sales and being confident in every sales conversation. When you speak from peace, you create safety. Sales is about safety. And when you speak from certainty that you can help them, you create clarity. And when you speak from leadership, you create momentum for your clients. So people don't buy when they feel overwhelmed. They buy when they feel safe and when they feel like they are being held. So I want you to ask yourself or go back and evaluate the past sales calls that you did and ask yourself, okay, can I hold someone who hesitates, or am I also hesitating because they are hesitating? Can I support someone who doubts, or am I doubting because they are doubting? Can I lead someone through their fear without collapsing into mine? Those are the questions you need to ask in order to get better with your sales call conversion. And you cannot master sales by watching reels. You cannot master sales by reading through the carousel on someone's Instagram. You master sales, you master the conversion by being coached, by being heard, by being corrected. You know why the most successful coaches in the world have coaches, or the most elite performers in the world have coaches? Because greatness is not built in isolation. It's built in feedback loops. How are you getting feedback right now when it comes to your sales skill? Every no, every hesitation, every I need to think about it is data. Are you using the data to get better? So inside Leverage 20, we train you to read that data instead of fearing it. So my client, Meghana, she actually feared the data because she didn't want to look back how she messed up her sales call. And now she closed, within 60 days, she closed 2 new private clients because she used the data to get better at it. In our sales call, she said, I don't want to do sales call. I hate sales call. I am not good at it. Now she's in a place where she's like, I want to have more sales call. So we turned her doubt into clarity. We turned the objections into breakthroughs, where she's now looking into her objections and learning how she can actually do it better the next time. We turned hesitation into transformation, and she closed 2 private clients into her coaching program within 60 days. So this is your moment to realize that feedback matters. And if you feel like you are not getting more conversion, getting more sales, getting more money in your bank account, it's because you are not getting the feedback on your sales skills. If you want in the next 90 days to be your most profitable ever, quarter, month, whatever, because coaches should now not stop selling, because November, December, January can be your most profitable one. I have experienced that. My clients are experiencing that. But what you need is sales mastery. And I want to give you a free training, sign 10 clients before Christmas, even if you feel invisible online. And in this free training, you will learn how to turn quiet content into booked calls, how to create visibility that sells, not just grows, and how to close high-ticket clients confidently before the holiday comes. And what you need to do, you just need to drop Santa in the comments, and I will give you the link directly in your inbox. Again, you don't need more confidence. You need repetition. You need feedback. You need leadership. And 2026 belongs to the coaches who can sell belief at the highest level. So let's make sure that you are the coach who can hold the space and the belief for your clients to actually believe in their dreams again. Thank you so much for joining today, and I see you in the next episode. Bye.